Hello everyone. Welcome back to Wealth Accumulation Channel. A financial quotient who wants you to get richer and richer. Growth channel. All the time. Rich people in this world. Doing what other people do. Know how to make money. On our show today, we're here to tell you the secret. 15 things rich people never want. What the poor know about investing. This episode is slightly longer, but we can guarantee, as long as you keep watching until the end, you will learn in this video more than what can be learned in an MBA program. Start now. The top secret investment of choice for the wealthy. Whiskey and wine. In whiskey and wine, the rich have investment methods that are difficult for ordinary people to understand. Compared to making a profit by selling goods, they prefer to hold assets that appreciate in value over time, and valuable assets to maintain wealth growth. Whiskey is a good example. A bottle of whiskey from 2023. The value is not very high. But wait until 20 years later. The same bottle of whiskey becomes more valuable. When the poor were just buying bottles at the supermarket. When bottled whiskey. The rich have long been. Distilleries buy whiskey by the barrel. In fact, they don't even have to actually own the barrels. Many distilleries or third-party suppliers will keep the casks for the actual owner of the wine, and help customers make sales at the right moment. For the winery, this method can generate cash flow, minimize the aging process, management costs, and reduce the risk of loss. Aged whiskey yields returns of 10% to 15% per annum. Investments wines since 1988. CAGR. It has also been steadily maintained between 10% and 11%. Exceeds the ROI of many other wines. Compare to average annual returns for S&P 500 stocks. About 10%, so it's not hard to see. The vision of the rich is indeed unique. The number 2 collectible collection of investment projects by the wealthy. In fact, this is often seen in film and television works. Basically, auction collections have become real rich people. Especially the standard equipment for the identity of the second generation. And I'm afraid most people just watch for fun. Treat investment collections as second-generation ancestors. Little hobbies that burn money. Did not realize that the richer the for every dollar they spend. But they all have absolute careful planning. To know comic book figures. Stamps, coins, sports, commemorative coins, sneakers. Movie collectibles and trading cards and more. These look no different than a child's toy. They have a high price in the collection market. For example, in July 2021, a Pikachu illustration card sold for $5.275 million. And the price of the world's first edition of Superman comics. It also reached a staggering $3.25 million. Michael Jordan in 1998. A pair of sneakers worn in the NBA Finals. Sold for $2.2 million. Set a record. New world record for most expensive shoe. At present, the market for collectibles is still expanding. As long as there is demand, people will start bidding. Of course, what needs to be noted here is that once the need disappears, the value of these collectibles will also be greatly reduced. For example, following people. The rise of artificial intelligence. Many NFT projects that were popular last year. For example, the NFT art market has declined. Ranked number 3 investment project for the wealthy. Luxury watches, bags. Did you notice? Wealthy men tend to collect watches. Rich women, in their cloakroom, display luxury bags, especially a special Hermes Himalayan platinum bag. Past 5 years. 30 centimeters Himalayan platinum bag. The average auction price is $146,500. June this year. A 32 centimeters Himalayan Kelly bag. Sold for $163,800. Set a transaction record for a 32 centimeters Kelly bag. Another 30 centimeters Himalayan Birkin bag. In April this year, it was sold for $208,750. In the world of Hermes, nobility and rarity are king. Many people don't know. In the field of luxury watches and bags, we cannot simply walk into Rolex or other luxury stores, buy products directly. These luxury goods displayed in the store. Only one purpose. Just for display. Only if the guest meets certain conditions, such as matching the image of the brand. Brands will waitlist you and notify you when the product becomes available. At present, the waiting list for the Royal Oak series is as long as 2 years. This is similar to most Rolex watches. Comparable to wait times for Hermes bags. When you buy a product from a certain brand, you'll be on their waiting list. Initially, they will give you a lower level bag. As a guest, you have no choice but to buy him. Otherwise, the brand will not invite you to buy again. Only if you continue to have a good relationship with them. Over time, you can build enough social connection with the brand in order to get the opportunity to buy classic products. To buy a bag or a watch, you may have to wait as long as 6 to 10 years. But it's all worth it. Because when we buy a Birkin in the store, you'll spend around $400,000. And once it reaches the second-hand market, this price can be doubled or even tripled. The same goes for luxury watches. Patek Philippe Nautilus. It retails for between $300,000 to $500,000. And the selling price in the second-hand market exceeds double the retail price. Ranked number 4 investment project for the wealthy. Private banking. For most people, it costs money to keep money in the bank. We will pay an account opening fee when depositing. When we withdraw money, management fee will also be charged. There will even be monthly fees such as small deposit management fees. And what many ordinary people don't know is that also use banking services. The treatment enjoyed by high net workers in banks. But quite different. When your assets reach a certain standard, you can enjoy private banking for the rich. For ordinary people, our deposit interest rate in the bank is about 0.01%. This may vary across global banks, but basically the same. That is to say, if we deposit $10,000 in the bank, 12 months later, the interest the bank pays us only valid $1. This little interest, in the face of inflation and rising prices, it's trivial. Then you have to boldly imagine rich people. What is their rate of return? For high net worth clients, cash deposited annually by private banks, the average yield offered is 7% to 13%. Yes, same bank. They pay for the poor who save $100,000. $10 interest while paid $10,000 for their high net worth clients. In addition to unbelievable deposit rates. Rich people in private banks. You can also enjoy a series of benefits, such as customized financial and investment services, Comprehensive wealth management services. Exclusive investment opportunities, professional financial consulting services. Priority customer service. And private banking organizations. Various private events and social gatherings. For customer. Opportunities to network with other high net worth individuals. Facilitate networking and communication. The fifth-ranked investment project for the wealthy, artwork. Countless multimillion-dollar works are quietly appearing through mysterious dealers in mansions and yachts. Artwork is now also the most famous, but also one of the investments of the mysterious super rich. While the vast majority, these deals and investments are being made quietly. Only when they are captured by a tech giant or a financial giant. When sold for billions of dollars. To make headlines. Be relished by ordinary people. This is a very collapsed market. Unless you're a player in the game. Otherwise most people. For this value more than a huge art market of $1 trillion. Little is known. This is by those in times of turmoil. A market driven by people really getting richer. These people in the form of famous works of art. Save the money. And strike at the right time. We just have to look at last year's numbers to see. Despite losses in other global markets. Up to an incredible $36 trillion. But what net worth collectors spend on art? Doubled. Sixth best investment project for the wealthy, hotel rooms. When it comes to luxury hotels, we thought of the Hilton family. Thinking of Trump. After all, the value of the entire luxury hotel can reach hundreds of millions of dollars. Of course, we would think. Owner of all luxury hotels. They must all come from aristocratic families. Solid old money. And what most people don't know is, actually anyone are able to purchase individual hotel rooms to get a return on investment. If you bought a hotel room, you can use it as your vacation home. And when you don't need to use it, the hotel will rent it out and share the profits with you. In fact, the threshold for buying a hotel room is very low. Hotel rooms typically start at $30,000 to $150,000. Of course, the more luxurious, the more resort the hotel room is, the more expensive it will be. And if you want to buy some overseas assets, also hope that there are professional personnel to help you with maintenance. Then buy a hotel room. Then let the hotel manager help you manage him. Monetising it is a very good option. The seventh-ranked investment project for the wealthy, roof spring. Blank space in any market. It is a treasure land for rich people to discover the next business opportunity. And now this treasure is right above our heads. Companies have already started quietly buying several cities in the United States. Building roof rights. They buy roof springs. Of course, not just for the good weather. Drying the quilt. Instead, use the roof as a base for new energy. They are on the rooftops where no one cares. Install solar panels. Generate electricity through solar. And sell electricity for profit. Since so far, the roof is almost wasted space. So the cost of getting roof rights is very cheap. Of course, since this gap has been found. So this discounted price. Believe it will change soon. The eighth-ranked investment project for the wealthy, minerals and water springs. In fact, many valuable natural resources. Ownership of all can be purchased by individuals. Joan Varvis is to get the spring water. Ownership as an investment. A typical representative. Joan Varvis's most famous designs are When he found a good spring, bought all springs from the country. The Dona Water brand was subsequently created and sold to Coca-Cola. Soon after the expiration of the non-compete period, Joan Varvis has found another spring and created another drinking water brand, and then use essentially the same business model. Sold it to Pepsi. Every country has what is called natural resource ownership records through this database. We can check who owns the rights to natural resources. Just search for sale titles, plus your country or region. You should be able to find an auction platform where to find resources that are bidding on. Ranked 9th investment project for the wealthy. Buy other people's debt. Do you know? Actually, we can buy and own debt for very little money. The itinerary of this market is very interesting. When someone is in debt, after a period of debt collection by the debtor company, the arrears company can choose to try to continue to collect on its own, or sell it to someone else to dispose of. This is what debt collection agencies do. Arrears companies will usually all outstanding debts packed into one package, and then at a price of 15% to 30% of the value of the debt, sell to others. The debt collection agency will then try to collect the difference. More recovered money can be used as profit. 10th best investment project for the rich. Wealth coaching and advice. The rich are most willing to invest in themselves. They use the expertise of others. Make progress in life faster than the average person. Get like wealth mentors, or professional help like a financial coach. Help can help us shorten the fastest. Your current situation. The distance between you and your desired destination. This is because we are taking advantage of the learning of others to our own advantage. When the rich improve their wealth knowledge, make money. As ordinary people, we are not without shortcuts. For example, by subscribing to the Wealth Accumulation Channel program, to help you subtly improve your personal financial quotient. Changing the mindset of the rich. Lay the foundation for your financial future. Ranked 11th investment project for the wealthy. Private equity firms and early-stage startups. The vast majority of millionaires are through real estate. Also gained their wealth. But all the billionaire wealth gained cannot do without private equity. When we want to capture the benefits of a company, you don't have to be an entrepreneur or start a business to make money. That's what private equity is all about. Investing through private placement. The most direct benefit we can get is that we can invest in more than one company. This effectively spreads our investment risk. For example, if we ourselves as owners of a business, we need to spend time and energy in the day-to-day management of the company. And we need to put the vast majority of our assets all on their own business. Operating status of own business will directly affect our revenue. And if you purchased a restaurant with a few of your friends, 51% stake, then you don't need to be involved in management. Get most of the profits. For many private equity investors, once the right investment object is selected, then the rest of my life is simply lying down and winning. Ranked 12th investment project for the wealthy. Invest in emerging markets. One motivation for the rich to invest in emerging markets is the pursuit of higher returns and growth opportunities. Emerging markets usually has high growth potential and rich investment opportunities, especially in the rapid economic development regions with a large market size. These markets may exist underdeveloped areas including technological innovation in emerging industries, the rise of consumer demand, etc. When the rich invest in emerging markets, often there is an emphasis on research and understanding the local economy, dynamics of the political and market environment. They may choose to work with local partners, draw on its expertise and indigenous resources to gain deeper market insights and advantages. Although there are certain risks in investing in emerging markets, including political instability, uncertainty in the legal environment, and market volatility, but the rich diversify their portfolios, professional investment team, and risk management strategy to avoid risks and seek rewards. In general, wealthy people invest in emerging markets is to pursue growth opportunities and diversify investments. By capturing the potential of emerging markets, they seek global, achieve wealth growth and long-term capital returns. The 13th investment project for the wealthy to buy land in bulk. When development investors in real estate need more money for development, they'll go find private investors. That is, the rich. By cost price, the portion of the land that will be used to develop new buildings, sold to these private investors. The developer gets startup capital, then use the money to get the land from the bank, and a loan for the remaining price required for development. Since it is at the cost price at the beginning of the project, purchased land, so it is basically certain that, once the project, it's for the rich to close the deal. It's sure to be profitable. The only downside to this investment, that is, his return on investment period will be longer. So be sure to choose a highly trusted developer. The 14th investment project for the wealthy. Marry a rich man. We are in film and television works. I've seen a lot of poor people marry the upper class. And the story of changing destiny. While in real society, by marrying a rich man, and make yourself richer. It's just an investment method that exists in the life circle of the rich. In fact, except for extreme cases, kind of millionaire, falling in love with me almost never happens. This is because the lifestyles of the rich and ordinary people exist. Insurmountable difference. And if you're already a millionaire, then you and the billionaire, more likely to start a family. Because millionaire lifestyle differences between billionaires and billionaires. Far less than a poor man and a millionaire. Difference between. So if you want to change your destiny through marriage, you have to get rich first. The 15th hedge fund for the investing project of the wealthy. Wealthy people often consider investing in hedge funds. This is because hedge funds provide a diversification, flexible and professional investment opportunities. The main objective of alluvial funds. By using the market, up and down, to achieve stable returns. And in different market environments. Protect investor funds. One big reason the rich invest in hedge funds is because they have a wide range of investment strategies and a flexible approach to risk management. Hedge fund manager usually employs a diversified investment strategy, including market-neutral strategies, event-driven strategy, macro strategy, etc. In order to obtain returns under different market conditions, risk management measures will also be taken, such as portfolio hedging, position control, and risk monitoring, to reduce investment risk and protect capital. Hedge funds typically require investors have a certain net worth and risk tolerance. That's why rich people often keep it as part of their investment portfolio. Hedge fund investment strategies and professional management attracts the attention of the rich. They seek through hedge funds for growth opportunities and protect capital during market volatility. Although investing in hedge funds, there may be certain risks and costs, but the rich see hedge funds as investment vehicles, able to provide them with unique investment opportunities and the benefits of risk management. Investing in hedge funds. Rich seek capital growth, diversified portfolio, and obtain stable returns in different market environments. These are the 15 we want to share with you. The rich want to rot in their stomachs, take it to the grave, and don't want secret investment projects that everyone knows. Wealth Accumulation Channel in this issue. Thank you for your likes and attention. Your support is the greatest motivation for us to continue. See you next time.